So what was everybody's favorite thing that we've seen
Control,
at
control,
so
back
far?
deck. Have eyes on Hercules.
You guys are
Coming up
never
in
going to
between
be
the
able to guess.
Copy. Eyes on Herc in the goalpost.
Hydrothermal vents.
It's the rocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Nafanua cone was exceptional.
I liked watching the anemone eat the isopod.
That was awesome.
I'm still traumatized.
That should be a highlight video coming out on our YouTube soon. So if you missed it, stay tuned.
Look at the shadow from the ship. That's cool.
I know. I was just looking at that. It's fun as we come up and get to see the light penetration change and then see the ship from Atalanta. It's always cool.
As soon as we get on the hook, then I'll kill power and then you bug out. preempted.
Looks like there's lots of sunshine outside. It's gonna be hot again. Summer is coming for us.
What's the difference between summer and winter in American Samoa?
A lot of it's the temperature and the amount of wind. So we're coming out of kind of the austral winter. So during that time, we have really strong trade winds, which is why sea conditions are normally rough from about May through October. So these like very calm seas that we had yesterday are quite unusual for us. Normally we have very strong trade winds, which kicks up the seas. It'll be cooler during that time because we have the breezes and just cools everything off, also less direct sunshine. And then during the kind of October, November through April, May is more of our summer, austral summer. And then it gets very still here, so much less breeze. It's also our cyclone season, so that's when we might see hurricanes and tropical storms come close. But we also have more calm conditions, like what we're seeing today.
And what's the temperature difference between the cool and the hot that you mentioned?
It's not very much. So like the lows will be like, in winter we got down, I think I saw one temperature reading of 67, but I think generally at the airport it was like 73 was our lowest temperature during this past winter. And the high was around 90, 93, and we'll get a little warmer than that during the rest of the year.
Wow, that's hot.
It gets in the 70s, and I'm pulling out wool socks though, so you know, you get used to the warmth. They are thin wool socks. I'll give you that, but.
And do people have air conditioning in their homes, or is that unusual?
It's mixed. Power is quite expensive here.
Yeah.
We're just so far away and such a small island, so power generation is expensive. And the government has been transitioning to renewables, but we still rely a lot on fuels that are transferred in. So it's mixed. I don't have any air conditioning in my house, but other people do. So.
And does every house have solar, or is it like more municipal solar?
It's more municipal solar here, which is interesting. I've wondered about that, whether it might be useful to have home systems, but we also have a lot of tin roofs, so it's a little harder to mount the solar, I think, on some of that roofing than.
What about solar water heating? Because I know that was a big thing in Hawaii even before solar panels.
I've definitely seen some of those around. Sadie's by the Sea used to have those. I don't know if they still do. I can't remember. But yeah, people do use that.
What's the deal with the pickup trucks? Like everybody drives a pickup truck.
What do you mean? Like everyone's got them?
Yeah.
That's kind of true in Hawaii too. There's a lot of pickup trucks.
It's the easiest way to transport a big family. Like, everybody hops in the back of the truck. And since we drive slow here, that's not a big deal. Like, the maximum speed limit is 30.
Control
Most
back
places
deck.
it's 20,
Hercules,
25.
10
So
meters from the transom.
driving slow, so you'll see most.
Copy. Herc 10 meters
It's just
from
the
the
most
transom.
useful vehicle.
Is there like a lot of jacked up trucks with like big tires and stuff?
There's some, not that many.
Okay. How about parking? Is there a lot of back-end parking? That seems like a thing in Hawaii. There's a lot of, just generally speaking, if you can back into a spot, people do it.
It's mixed here.
What about Saipan? You guys back in?
Same.
Yeah, it's like the tsunami lifestyle.
And
Yeah,
they
you
have,
gotta
like,
drive out fast.
These big trucks and big tires and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
fit themselves anywhere. Yeah, same thing.
I'm kind of a fan of the back end, but only if it's like a pretty empty parking lot, you know, like not if people are waiting because it takes like just a little more time to do.
Oh, see, I'm really fast on the back end.
Oh,
Control deck, that is Hercules past the transom.
but generally you like kind of have to like
Copy. Herc past the transom.
instead of just
I
you
guess.
you can do it faster.
I'd have to go
Are you
a little
driving
further back.
backwards to begin with, and then you just
Just takes practice.
Control deck, that is Hercules coming out of the water.
All right.
Copy. Herc out of the water.